Hi guys, well it's time to start sorting out the seat, the rear cowl and the brackets that have to go on the frame. I've got a guard sitting here at the moment, but that's just sitting there loose, so that's not going to be there. But the first thing I sort of wanted to do, especially with this model, I wanted to use the CX650E Euro tank instead of a Shadow or Deluxe tank. And the thing is with the Euro is, okay, the seat comes right in here. I can cut this out and just fill that in, and that'll be okay. But mainly this curve here, it makes it kind of ugly for a calf racer, whereas really you want a calf racer to be straight. So what I really need is to cut this off and weld that up. Also, you want this tank to be pretty level, so it's got to go up a bit as well, so probably up around there, and cut this bottom out, this bottom piece here. So that's the first thing I've got to do. So I've cut the tank, the bottom of the tank, so it's now straight, and I've also switched the bracket on the tank from the top, which used to come out here like that. Switch that to the bottom to get it up a bit, and I've just welded in these plates here to strengthen up this back end of the tank. So we'll get that on. Like so. And now you can see the tank is a lot straighter there along the bike. That's kind of going like that. But getting rid of that ugly sort of hang down which Honda put in, I guess to blend in with their seat, and it kind of acts as a trap for any debris too. That shallow part. But yeah, the next part is to get the seat done, and I'm making it a different style from my other bike. I've made up this seat here. The foam is going to go on top of here, but it's going to latch in to the underneath the tank. So it'll latch in like that. I have some rubber buffers on it, and a latching system to just lock it in place. So this has to, once I get this welded, this all secure, I'll take it to the upholsterer and get him to put some foam on for me, and I'll shape this in and then get it upholstered. But yeah, I've got to make the latches for this and then start on the rear cowl itself. Okay, if you do have to weld a CX650 Euro tank up like this, cut it off, and it is pretty thin material that you're welding. But the method I found for me, which I was using a MIG welder, was to actually run a bead on one side of it like this, on that surface, and really it's going to penetrate through to the other layer as well if you take it easy, and then go over the other side and do another bead on the other side, and then just dress it up and run a bead on top of that. So you've now got quite a thick edge on that tank seal. And now just dress it up, round it off, and then you only need a tiny bit of filler to blend this into the rest of the tank. I reckon it'll be a pretty successful way of welding a tank like this. But yeah, I can't do much about that though. That's a pretty badly beaten up. But this was just a practice tank, this one. Well guys, I've gone as far as I can with the manufacturer of this, the tank, seat and cowl on the calf racer, because I'm heading in tomorrow for quite a major operation, and it's probably going to knock me out of action for a while. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you where we are up to date. So yeah, I'll bring you in a little bit closer and you can have a look. Okay, looking at the back of the bike here, I've got the this rear cowl. Haven't actually mounted this yet. I've just put a tack on it. But I've got a tail tidy coming here. Here in South Australia, the rear number plate really has to go to the end of the tyre, you know. But yeah, there'll be a light going in here like this for the rear tail light, and it'll have a small light like that over the to be, you know, it'll be mounted in that hole there on the kind of like that on the number plate. So I reckon that should work okay. Yeah, I'm going to have the battery in here, and yeah, probably just the battery really. I reckon the rest of the stuff should go in underneath the seat. So once I remove the rear cowl, I'll have in here. I'll have the battery be mounted here, just a couple of rods up here with a strap over it, and then the cable's going through. So when I remove the seat, I've got a Kawasaki locking mechanism on the seat, which will be cable operated. I'll be able to just lift that up and bring the seat out. The cowl will still remain in place. The battery will be in here. There's the locking system with a cable in. I'll mount the cable up further with a lever on it. But there's enough room here in my for my electronics. I've got my M unit there. Will go. The Moto Gadget M unit will go in here. The race and ignition will go in there. I've got a bit of space here, maybe for a solenoid. I might mount the solenoid on the outside up here and the rectifier underneath to keep it cool. But that should hold all my electrics quite neatly. And this just, I've got the rubber buffers there. I'll probably put one more up here, and the seat just clips in and locks in. So that's where I am at this point in time, guys. Yeah, a few little tidy up things to do. Probably cut these off. These are for the pillion mounts. Take them off, make up the rear sets. But nearly all the frame welding's pretty well done, you know. So once I'm confident all the frame's been modified and the extras have been added on, then I'll strip it all down and get this frame painted and start assembly. So yes, that'll be probably later on in the year, I'd say. So thanks, guys.